Bringing security hygiene into focus with smart categorization. Now, identifying digital assets is great, but you really want to work off collections or groups, right? Because you really want to narrow your focus on what should we address first based on what is of interest to you. Maybe this solution is rolled out to a team that's distributed over 5 different countries, and each individual wants to be responsible for their own infrastructure they're responsible for. Well, with smart categorization, which we call auto tagging, it allows you to create a group so you can bring those assets into that group, allowing you to quickly visualize the exposures and the risk associated with those groups. So we get the ball rolling for you with default attributions, but we also released, as part of this enhancement, additional attributions that you can utilize to create these groups. And so therefore, you can create these auto attribution categories. Let's go ahead and move into tags. And so this is tags. This is the auto tag feature here. And so all the data that we collect by crawling the digital assets, identifying the certificates, the JavaScript that's being loaded, the cookies, the forms, downloadable metadata, all that information is located under firewalls, websites, third-party technology, and issues. These 4 sections all live under a group. And so you can go look at the data yourself, or you can just focus on what matters to you most, which is the group that you're focusing on. And so here we get the ball rolling for you, get you started with default tags. And so AWS CloudFront, for example, may be a group that I, as an administrator, am responsible for. And so I'm looking for assets that are deployed via CloudFront or accessible via CloudFront. I'm looking for misconfiguration issues, or if you drift towards misconfiguration, then that's what I want to focus on. And so I'm going to go ahead and apply this group here. And this is going to be a global filter now. And so now I can focus on the 74 issues associated with this global tag. And so this group is telling me to have 24 targets in this. And so guess what? So now as a new asset gets deployed, it gets discovered automatically. If it fits the criteria for this group, it's going to be automatically uploaded to this group. And so now I have assurances that this group here is being continuously monitored. 48 open targets. I discovered 273 technologies. This is a way for me to really focus on which issues I need to address first with the highest severity issues, right? All this information's at my fingertips. Malware will automatically testing your scripts, your links, and downloads for phishing, malware, and adult content. Okay. And so I went ahead and created these auto tags here to showcase that you can, right? So let's quickly click on this gear icon here. And so I went ahead and created 4 different groups because I want to assign different individuals to these groups. It's a way for me to control the access to the data also. So I can assign, for instance, this tag here, administrator issues, to my administrator. And so when my administrator logs into the platform, they only have access to the data associated with this group. Same thing goes with my web development group, my WordPress group, and the individual who's responsible for my cloud assets. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase the additional attributes. And this is really the enhancements here. So now you're able to create groups based on, assets deployed from a certain country. For example, that's what, if you have your teams globally, maybe a particular host name, maybe a particular technology or category like we have here today. And so maybe I have a team that's fully responsible for JavaScript, and this team is only focusing on analytics. And so I can create a search for analytics, right? Adobe Analytics. I have a team member that's only working with marketing. And so I can do that there. Technology category, maybe just a platform. Okay, so you can really slice and dice this data and create these groups however you wish, whatever's going to help you work more efficiently. And that's really what the goal here is. So creating groups should be able to help you answer, 3 specific questions. What's on my network that I know about? What is it running? And what am I exposed to? And so quickly answer those questions with these groups.